Hello, welcome to the Triple Kill podcast. We're late. Very cool. Doesn't matter. I'm Valid, and I'm a host. And there's ECF. He's also a
I'm also a
host.
host
Yeah. Who's our
or
guest?
something.
Who is our guest?
You,
I don't
stupid.
know.
What's your name?
I don't know. What is my name?
Gamor. We have
Mr.
Gamor
Valid
as
host
our guest host
Gamor?
today.
Indeed,
Because
I
indeed.
am
because
indeed a guest
yes.
host. Also,
Um,
maybe they were just early. Okay.
No.
Nah,
Because
they were
I
just
said
early.
monthly and there was not one in August. It is September.
Well, you didn't say every month. You said
That is true. I said monthly. I didn't say
You
that
said
mean that's
monthly,
just a
not
limit.
which month.
That doesn't mean
Yeah,
I
you
have
said
to post every month.
At
It's
most,
just
there will be once a month.
exactly. All right. Y'all got my back. That's fine.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
brownie
yeah.
points.
Yeah. I should I explain the thing that I just
Indoors.
explained?
What did you just
Yeah?
explain?
You're so slow. I can't lie.
Yeah, you should
Anyways,
definitely explain it because Gamer doesn't know what you're talking about. I
so
definitely do,
I
we
was
each
but
have
not paying
we
Gamer
each
doesn't.
are you being sarcastic?
I genuinely don't remember what you said.
All right, that's fine. I'll explain it. So we each have
You
our
were
own
speaking.
separate topics. Last time I think it was ECF that went first, so I'm gonna go first this time. And my topic today is about burnout. I wanted to tell y'all that Minecraft has been out for like 12 to 13 years or something like that, and that's kind of
really?
crazy. And I've
I
played
thought
it
that
for
was a
about
brand
10
new game.
years. Oh yeah, it's a brand new game. Never played it before. It's crazy. You can
Every update
build
feels like
blocks
a
and
brand new
place
game.
blocks and mine and craft. It's crazy. New
Revolutionary.
gameplay.
Hold on. You can mine and craft in this game called Minecraft.
Exactly. But
Crazy.
This is
Revolutionary.
The thing about Minecraft, I've played it for like 10 years probably. I don't know. Let's guess
That's a
10
long
years.
time.
That's a long time. I hate it, but I love it. I don't hate it. I just hate playing it over and over again because it's the same thing. And then I got into
What do you keep
PvP.
playing it?
I played a lot of survival, and that got really boring after a while because it legitimately is the same thing without mods. I can't really get mods on Bedrock. They're all mid.
Well,
But
we tried Java mods and it was
Java
way
mods are
hard to
good
progress.
if you have a PC that can run the good ones.
Yeah, if you have like a NASA computer, then you can like
Then
have
you
good
can
mods.
blow up more than 3 pieces of TNT and it'll be fine. Anyways,
Mm.
the point is that after long time of playing game and doing the same thing over and over again, the small ways that I try and make the game different for myself, I keep getting burned out. And how do I fix? And also, why does it happen? Question mark. Help, please.
Wait, do you want us to answer this?
Why not? It's open ended. You're supposed to give input.
Therapy session time. Let's go, boys.
Group
I'm
therapy,
crying. I'm crying
yeah.
because Minecraft make me sad, even though I like playing for a long time.
Flying RN.
Why?
So the way I
Shaking and
deal
clapping.
with burnout is like, for example, I play a bunch of Overwatch, as both of you know,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
whenever like I start getting burnt out on it, I'll take a break and play something else that I like used to play, and then I play that for a couple days, and then I'll be ready to come back, and grind some more comp, derank some more, go through the same cycle again. You kind
Yeah.
of just have to like, I guess, mix up your schedule a little bit, so you're not only playing Minecraft, you're playing like other things as well.
And I've been doing that recently because I've been joining y'all in Overwatch. There was a time we all played Sea of Thieves. I'm burnt out on that too.
Me too.
I did Apex for a while. I did Splitgate when that was a thing. All to just
R.I.P.
like
Splitgate.
R.I.P. Splitgate. Such a
R.I.P.
good
Splitgate.
game. Not good enough. Anyways,
Will not be missed.
Fair.
I just couldn't. I couldn't either stick to one game or I couldn't go back and forth like I guess you're saying because you said take a break and then go do something else. Well, if I get burnt out on the game I'm taking a break on, then I want to go back to Minecraft and I'll be worse at Minecraft because I have to come back to it from a different sensitivity, which is what my problem's been recently with Overwatch and Minecraft trying to like jump between the two. One has
Yeah, you gotta have to,
massive
like-
sensitivity, the other one is Minecraft.
I
No
just have
comment.
universal sensitivity among my
I
games.
can't do that because they're all like different play styles. I'm playing a bouncy frog in Overwatch where I'm jumping everywhere and trying to aim up, down, left, right. using my Spotify premium beats to headshot all the Widowmakers. And then in Minecraft, I'm trying to track one person that is moving at a fixed rate and is moving in a predictable way, but I can't because I'm trying to flick back and forth, up and down, and everywhere because I think it's a Widowmaker that's gonna just launch herself somewhere else. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because since I'm on console playing with you guys on PC, all of the games I play on like really high sensitivity. So I don't have a sense problem like in any game that I play because I always play at like max sense.
That's the only way you can compensate for being on console, I guess.
I'm sitting here
Yeah.
messing with percentages, DPI, freaking FOV to deal with that DPI and sensitivity percentages, and you're like, pick a number 1 through 100.
No, just pick a number 95 to 100
Oh yeah, that's true.
most of the time.
Gamer
You go in
thoughts?
there and like have to like find the specific DPI and stuff, and I'm just like, yep, crank that up to
Let's see,
100.
672 DPI and 8.92% sensitivity is perfect. And if you
Let's
go
see how
anymore,
fast we can really go.
So thoughts on sensitivity? I literally
not sensitivity on
barely changed my
burnout.
sensitivity. Well, we were talking about sensitivity.
Thoughts on burnout. Thoughts on burnout.
Thoughts on burnout. Thoughts on burnout. So what I tend to do, and has worked for me for like a few years, I hyperfixate on one game till I've
ADHD.
gotten very far in that game. Yes, probably. I probably have
Yes.
Yeah,
ADHD.
definitely, all three of us. Yes.
Undiagnosed.
That's why.
But-
That's why we are the way we are, and that's why this podcast is thumbs up. Very epic. Very awesome.
Yes, yes. I started with Minecraft. Then I went to SCP Secret Labs.
500
Then
hours.
back to Minecraft.
500 more hours.
500 hours. Yeah. Then I think after that, I think I played Sea of Thieves next. is the
500
one I
more
remember.
hours. How many hours do you have
I
on Sea
have
of Thieves?
569.
Wow. So it
I
goes.
know the 560. The
It
9
goes
was
500 hours on
made up.
Minecraft, 500 hours on another game, 500 hours on Minecraft, 500
That-
hours on another
apparently
game,
that's
and
my
then 500
average.
hours on Minecraft. You'll put 500 hours into Overwatch, then you'll go back
Yep,
500 hours
exactly.
into Minecraft.
You
Exactly.
can tell we all have very busy social lives, and we spend a lot of the time out of the house.
We literally,
yeah.
we are literally talking to each other on a podcast.
All three of us are Eagle Scouts, by the way.
Yes. Oh yes,
We're not
congratulations you two for
Small
completely
finally
flex.
getting there.
Small flex.
Yay!
Big flex, what you mean?
See how
I
many people
too
know what
am
an
Eagle Scout.
is.
Thumbs up. Like video if you are Eagle Scout.
Like
This is a
video if
podcast,
you're
there's
not
no
Eagle
video.
Scout, because Eagle Scouts are good.
Dislike video if you do not exist.
What if I do not exist?
No questions asked.
But
No questions.
Anyways,
Anyways,
what were we talking about?
burnout. Anyway, another
yeah.
part of burnout that I have is when the skill ceiling of a game goes to the point where I can't actually play it anymore. So let me give Apex and Fortnite as an example. I enjoy. I
Fortnite,
kind
forgot
of.
about Fortnite.
That's fair enough. I kind of enjoy the battle royale genre. It's a decent genre. It's whatever. But when people figure out these mechanics that are so like fine-tuned and specific and difficult to pull off, and they're doing it just constantly, for example, just building and editing in Fortnite, I can't do that anymore. I used to could do it okay. I just can't do it anymore. And Apex movement, I can kind of do a little bit of it and I'm okay at it. But I can't I can't do it enough to where these other people are doing it.
dude.
And it's just
Yeah.
pushing me away from the game because all these other people are doing these high skill stuff that just starts to become more common because of how popular it is and how much
Because
practice they
people
put into one
no
game.
life those games like,
Exactly.
for years.
Yeah, I also don't like it when games, for instance, Apex, you have to play the game a lot to unlock all the characters.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Like,
really
my
mind
account
that.
got reset accidentally. Quit the game entirely because I lost the person I played a lot.
I don't
I hate
really
it.
mind the unlocking characters thing.
I hate that
What-
like gaming now you can't be a casual gamer. You have to like no life the game consistently in order to be competitive and like actually like win and stuff. Especially in those battle royale games.
Yeah, because the battle royale takes a lot of the skill out of it. I like Rainbow Six because it's kind of a pick up and play game. It's got a bit of a learning curve, but it is pick up and play. You
Yeah,
hit
it
quick
is
play
a
and then you're good.
pretty massive learning curve.
I think the
Most of
best
it's
casual.
mechanical skill. So like
Yeah,
if you've played FPS games before, then you can kind of do it. The only thing is you have to go from being like Call of Duty run around shoot people to like more methodical kind of because it's a slower game
I watch Meaty
and you don't
Marley. I
respawn.
can. I definitely will be running around and doing nonsense the entire time.
Yeah, I mean I say that and I run around and do nonsense the entire time because that's what's fun.
But you're supposed to
Like
Run around
sit.
with
You're
light,
supposed
high
to
damage
sit in
pistols.
spawn and make sure the opponents don't get there, and then kill them if they
yeah, I mean
do.
if I'm like playing to win or like doing rank, then I'll play slower and methodically and like actually try.
That's boring.
That is
Go run
boring.
them down.
I guess I guess that's kind of another way you can get rid of burnout is just like
Playing in different ways.
stop caring,
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like play
yeah.
to have fun, not play to win. Like when all of us get on Overwatch and we're just messing around doing whatever, like
Yes.
just have
Sadly,
fun.
yeah. Sadly, that's not how I work because you.
Yes, you are very competitive.
Yeah,
Like
You are
I
so
was
competitive.
playing solitaire,
extreme.
y'all. Y'all,
I
y'all
know.
know y'all were right there. I was playing
You were.
solitaire. I got so
You were.
upset.
You were screaming at solitaire, dude.
Yelling at
Or like,
cars on your phone.
It was annoying, man.
Yeah.
I think
like we'll be.
you ECF, you said something about casual games, and I think Minecraft, the reason we have a lot of gameplay experience on Minecraft is because it's more casual than anything else.
That's
Because
why I think Minecraft has lasted so long, because for one, it's extremely unique. I don't think there's a game out there that's quite like Minecraft. Or
closest
like
thing
made
is Terraria, but like
Yeah,
not
but
even
Terraria is like entirely different.
entirely
yeah,
different game.
there's nothing that like quite scratches that same itch, if that makes sense.
The
Yeah.
sandbox
And
plus the casual plus competitive perfectly separated in my
yeah,
opinion.
it's one of those, play how you want type of games.
Exactly.
But like if you want a competitive experience, you can join like servers and do all the stuff that Valid does for
Events,
streams.
leaderboards,
Or,
PvP.
Or
That's about it.
if you want to just do, speed runs and you can do speed runs, mod packs.
like my
Mod packs
favorite
have
thing.
really like made this game go above and beyond what it was when it
Oh
first
yeah,
came out.
there's some insane mod packs.
Yeah.
But
And
most of them you
Like
need a NASA computer to run.
precisely.
that's true.
And that's another good way to get rid of burnout is to change the game physically by importing mods
Yeah.
and making it literally different.
I like how for a lot of other games, modding is like I guess considered like cheating in a way. Like, oh, you modded the game, you don't want to play it right, you don't want to experience it right. But like Minecraft, it's encouraged to mod it. Like the developers are like, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want to. Like it's perfectly fine with us.
It's like they made
I
a
like that.
format and people use that format to put in their own creativity or story or just ideas that would they think would make it better.
Dude, on the lines of creativity, my TikTok has been like time lapse videos of people building just like massive castles and stuff.
The
And
circle
seeing stuff
base.
like that, it makes me like think, oh, I can do that, like no
No, you
problem.
can't.
And then
Yeah.
they get like I like go play Minecraft and start a build, and I'm like, I don't have the dedication to do this.
You get a
It's
stack of wood and don't get any further than that.
it's honestly impressive what people can do in that game.
It
You
is.
seen what they do on Hermitcraft?
Nah,
They
I
do
don't
that
really
like
watch it.
8 or 9 times. Like
They're
how
in
many?
season what 9 or 10? I don't know.
Exactly
Yeah,
9 or 10 times. Like how are you building these massive bases or these massive shops for what? Like a cool looking build, maybe a few extra diamonds than the other guy. I
to be
don't.
fair, that is their job, and
I
It
suppose
is.
you're right.
I am pretty sure that the whole thing is like scripted, set up. Because I know Sunday's mod packs, a lot of the stuff that happens is scripted. Like he has different episodes dedicated to different mods in the mod pack, and like everybody who's in the SMP with him will focus on different parts of the mod pack. So like if they have some magic mod and some like superhero mod, then like Sunday will do the superhero stuff and like hard focus all the superhero stuff, and someone else will hard focus the magic stuff and stuff like that.
And then they'll
So it kind
fight
of
something, and you'll get to see
yeah,
both of them.
they'll fight each other, like test their weapons on each other and fight bosses and stuff. That's all like scripted and meant to be for entertainment, because I mean that's all YouTube is
It is
entertainment.
entertaining, yeah.
Entertainment platform.
I don't want to
Oh,
go
yes,
off.
yeah.
I don't want to go off on a tangent about Sunday, but he's
Go
one-
ahead, that's what
he-
podcasts are for.
Fair enough. I love that dude. I wish I could still watch him, but I feel like I don't necessarily feel like he's gone downhill, but he's definitely changed how his content works. And I know why. It's because of family issues, but like it makes me feel sad because I knew what once was, and he's doing something similar because he's doing a series called Insane Craft, which is
That's
similar
over,
to
I'm
stuff
pretty
he's
sure.
done before.
Yeah, he
It's
finished
over.
that.
Oh dang! I
finished that
haven't been
series.
paying attention.
Yeah, I did it a while ago actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of the loop a little
Ages
bit
ago,
there, buddy.
dude.
Oh.
But
What
I
do
That
you
was
mean?
also like majorly scripted though.
It was.
That's
I
just
feel
what
like a
reminded
lot
me
of
of those.
those a lot of those mod packs that Sunday orchestrates with his friends, he makes it so it centers around him, which I mean I
Dude.
get because he set it up and he like
He organized it.
pays the dudes that made the server and made the mod pack and stuff to, you know, keep up the server and do whatever. So like he's the like kingpin of it all, so obviously it's gonna be centered around him. But it also kind of like, I don't know, I guess it kind of takes away from the other content creators in it. It's like they do
Mhm.
get their time to shine, but you know they're never going to be better than Sunday.
Exactly. It's kind
That's
of
why
like in
they have
Sorry, go ahead.
they have a series Sundays Not in Camp Minecraft where they're able to shine a little more.
Yeah, they do have their own stuff, but I feel like their own stuff is not as popular as stuff with Sunday because, you know,
Yeah, oh no,
Sunday
definitely not. That's why
Sunday's
Sunday's in
one of
all their
those
thumbnails.
longest running Minecraft YouTubers.
Which is
Yeah.
impressive.
It really is.
We love Sunday.
I think a lot of it's because he's keeping his content geared towards kids. So like,
Mhm.
you know, by the time when we were kids watching it, we grew out of it, and now people who are younger than us are now getting into him will grow out of it, and then so on and so forth. So
All his
he'll
Among
continue
Us
to
videos
have
are directed to those
yeah
little kids you're talking about.
he'll continue to have a platform for a while probably.
That's what we
'Cause
love to
he's
see.
oh yeah
Not only does he gear it towards kids, he also makes videos based on, like, he does the Among Us mods. He does it based on what is popular at the time.
Oh, this
Like,
Among
meme
Us
what's
is
about
popping
popular.
off on
Th-
YouTube.
this meme about a man's head in a toilet, and he goes. Let's make that a mod in Among Us. I'll pay you like $200.
That's probably coming out soon. if not
I think it's already a thing.
probably.
And it's a lot because he's done YouTube for so long, so he understands how it works, and he
He's pretty
understands
good at it.
how to not manipulate, but I guess orchestrate it
Work
into
it
his
for
advantage.
himself.
Yeah,
I think we went a little bit
Yeah.
off
I think
topic.
a lot of I have a little bit, but
We
you
have
know,
a
it's
topic.
That's
whatever.
fine.
There's a
But
topic.
a lot of the like big YouTubers know how to like work the system. They
Yeah,
like know what to post, when to post.
I've seen the videos of some of the bigger YouTubers who make a new channel and get 1 million subscribers in a month because they know how the algorithm works.
Yep. Well, and also they already have a platform set up, so all I have to do is be like, hey, I have this other platform that you can sub to that has
No,
different content.
I mean, I think Ludwig did this for example. He had another channel. He didn't tell anyone about it, and he just posted on it daily, and worked it towards the algorithm, and he got like I think 1.6 million in a month.
That's
Oh
a
yeah, I
lot.
got you. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you do that?
I don't know
Hell.
how the algorithm works. I don't really care that much.
It also takes a lot of work.
I don't have that much time either. Was the next thing I was gonna say.
Yeah. YouTube, if you want to do it at that level, is a full-time job.
You are always working from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. You're thinking about YouTube, and you are editing, or you're recording, or you're thinking about what you're gonna record or edit, or you're making a script, or you're just doing something.
Yeah, it is a full-time job, and people will like, um, put YouTubers down, be like, "Oh, your job's so easy. You just get up and play video games and then post it online." But it's like
Not
really
anymore.
complicated.
It's a competitive industry.
Yeah, I'm sure you have even seen in like the short time you've been on YouTube how hard it is to actually put out content consistently.
I saw. Okay, so I'm. I don't think y'all watched Hyplexity. Whenever he did make
Nope.
videos, he made some amazing Minecraft, Mineplex videos. Whatever. Where he either talked about stuff or he just made a good video, in my opinion. And I was like, oh, I can do that. I'll just watch his videos and I'll see if I could replicate them in my editing software. The amount of time it took to figure out how to cut and make it not look terrible, how to cut from one part of a video to another and make it not look terrible. The amount of time it took for me to figure out how to voice over. The amount of time it took for me to figure out that the videos I've made previously have been incredibly monotone is just stupid. And I realize how much time and effort it takes, and also motivation, because I'm motivated to make videos sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, that's why a lot of big YouTubers just hire people to do it for them once they start making enough money.
Yeah,
Like
because then
there's not a YouTuber above 1 million subs that doesn't have at least one person helping them on the side.
yeah,
Hmm.
and rarely do they edit their own videos. I know there's just a
Oh no,
few.
because they spend most of their time recording.
Yeah,
There's a lot of YouTubers that will record like 6 or 7 different like full-length videos in a day.
Yeah, they'll just play the same like Markiplier, his ref series. Most of that was
Yeah.
recorded in one take because they just kept playing.
Yeah, and they just kept recording and he would just like cut it every now and then.
Yeah.
I feel like Mark is one of the best examples of someone who's figured out the system. Because
yeah,
he's at the point where
So
like it doesn't matter what he uploads, he's gonna do well.
exactly. He's been doing Three Scary
he's
Games
always good.
forever. I feel like
He's up to 100
he's been doing horror
at least.
games forever. He's the FNAF guy. You watch him when a
Yeah,
FNAF
King
game
of
comes
FNAF.
out.
Dude, I really wanted him to have a part in the FNAF movie coming out.
Even
This
just like
is
a
so
mention
sad.
or a cameo or like
It'd be so
something.
funny if they just had his webcam like up in the corner of the screen and he's just like reacting to it like he's actually playing like FNAF.
That would be kind of goofy.
And that's the whole movie. And like the start of it
It's a
is his like
Markiplier video.
intro. Yeah. Like a 2 hour long Markiplier video.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
He has like a 2 hour long video. It's called Iron Lung.
Oh yeah, he is working
That
on
was
that
good.
movie.
Yeah,
It sounds like it's gonna be really cool, and I am definitely gonna see it.
yeah.
It apparently has the most fake blood used in a movie ever.
Apparently,
As opposed to real blood.
yeah. They did
I
not
can't
cut
confirm whether it was
themselves.
fake or real.
It was fake
Well,
blood. I
they didn't
hope.
cut themselves. They cut somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They needed their blood for reasons.
Interesting. I'm not going to ask about those reasons. I am going to say
You
we should go to
shouldn't,
the
or else
next
I'll take your
topic
blood.
because we definitely went on too
And
many
we
tangents.
definitely
We were talking about
gone on a
burnout.
tangent for
We were
about
talking about
20
burnout,
minutes.
and we
Oops,
ended up on
oopsies.
Markiplier.
Oopsies.
Markiplier.
Hey, that's just the ADHD.
That's just how the podcasts roll sometimes, my dude.
Sometimes you just talk about random
Topics-
stuff.
Maybe
The topics
maybe,
are just a suggestion, just like stop signs.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, what?
we
what?
all follow the law
What?
here on the Triple
What?
Kill
What?
podcast.
I abide by the law.
We do not
We here at
endorse.
the Triple Kill podcast do not condone breaking of traffic laws.
If you break
I pay
any
my
laws
taxes.
and you point fingers back to the Triple Kill podcast, we will say, "What is wrong with you?"
We will,
We will
sue
cut
you.
this part out of the podcast, and you
Actually,
will
I
look like a crazy
won't.
person.
No, we won't.
This is us saying, "Don't break traffic laws." If you break traffic laws and you blame us, we will sue because we're all adults and we can sue.
Oh, I was gonna say, if we just keep talking about Markiplier, the algorithm will like us.
And
Yes.
he'll
Like
Markiplier.
Summon him like a demon, just call his name 3
I'm gonna go
times.
stand in my
Like-
mirror and say Markiplier 3 times. He'll appear, and
Spin
then
around in
Hello,
a
everybody.
circle, like ring a bell, and he'll just appear like, "Hello, everybody."
and he'll give me the secrets to YouTube and podcasting.
He'll bestow his wisdom upon you.
Exactly. I think
You gotta wonder, like, at what point these guys are going to retire from YouTube, because there's gonna
Dude,
be a
never.
point where like they get either like tired of it or want to move on to better things or something. Like I feel like that's kind of what Mark is trying to do with making movies and stuff, because he would rather be a director than um content creator because
Oh,
he's
definitely.
wanted to do that for a while.
yeah. And also some of them have been doing this for 10 plus years, which is a long
Probably close to
time.
20 at this point.
And there's only so long where you can look like the same or not the same person. You can look like there's only so long you can look like a content creator, or you can make content that is still in the same brand name.
I don't know, dude. Do you know TFC Tinfoil Chef from Hermitcraft?
Yes.
He was very old, and he still made content on Hermitcraft.
That's
He
true.
made content. I think he played on the server till he died,
Oh,
which was unfortunate.
You know who else played on this server till he died?
Who?
no, he didn't. He didn't play on that server actually. I already knew the joke. You know who played on the Dream SMP until they died?
Next topic.
Silence is
Next
deafening.
topic.
That silence is deafening.
Anyways, who
remember
wants
when
to
you
go
said
next?
topic?
Who wants to go next?
He never dies, never dies,
Never
never
dies,
dies.
never dies, never
DCFs.
dies.
He never dies.
All right,
DCF
so
carries some years.
along the lines of um burnout, I decided, what are some good games that are coming out this year that you can play instead of, whatever game you're burned out on. And
Minecraft.
so I have a list here that I'm going to tell you guys about. And y'all could, comment or, say what you like or whatever.
I have a
I
comment.
love
Most-
lists.
Comment, yes.
You actually prepared. Thumbs up. Like the video. Subscribe.
I did.
Subscribe if you
Preparation.
prepared for this what is this podcast? There we go.
What is
Question.
What are we
this? Why
doing?
am I here again?
How did I get here?
That's a
I just
Minecraft
started talking.
achievement. Anyways,
I started
question.
talking and pressed record. Answer.
Can I have the bucket?
What?
The bucket?
Y'all don't get that reference.
I do not.
I'm lost.
Anyways.
What's your question, soldier? No.
No,
Nobody?
I'm lost. It's alright.
No,
Anyways, the
Anyways.
sequel.
Back to what I was saying. The first one is Diablo 4, which came out earlier this year, and really the only downside to it is that it's a Blizzard game, so it's gonna be buggy. Not to
Only
throw
downside
shade,
is
but I'm
it's a
throwing
Blizzard
shade. Blizzard
game.
sucks.
They do.
Blizzard
They promise
sucks.
the PvE. Where's my
It's got-
PvE?
It's got really good graphics from what I've seen. It's kind of like a old school top-down RPG, like a World of Warcraft type game. If y'all have never played that game before,
I've seen
Nope.
it a
some
little
people
bit.
I'm sure have played it or seen it or like know what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
No idea what
And-
World of Warcraft is.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's
Okay.
another Blizzard game.
Comment if you
figured.
if you play and or know World of Warcraft, because I
No.
Yeah.
don't.
And from what I've seen, it's got a really like in-depth story with a lot of really well-defined characters, and it's a massive map, and there's a lot of stuff to like find and explore, a lot of side quests and stuff, and all of them will like add to the lore as you go along.
All of them
I
are
think,
collect 100 feathers and put them back
One
on
of
the
the
chicken.
videos I saw on it was saying there's like 200 hours worth of gameplay in just one like playthrough of the game. It's how long it took them, and that's
That's a lot of
trying to be
gameplay.
as completionist as possible, and they didn't even like 100% the game.
Oh.
The only like real issues is there's no offline, so if the Blizzard servers go down for Diablo 4, then you just can't play it. It's just a pretty desktop icon, which kind of sucks because I feel like a game like that should have an offline because most games like that do.
Isn't it only PvE though?
For the most part, there is co-op, but I'm not really sure how it works.
Well, if you don't want to do co-op, then why is there online?
I don't know, dude. It's Blizzard.
Blizzard be
They don't
Should
goofing.
make
be
the
enough
best
of an
ever
answer.
decisions.
They are goofing.
They don't make the best decisions.
Yeah. Anyway, second game I have is kind of similar to Diablo 4 in the like style of game it is, but it's Baldur's Gate 3,
The
which I know I have talked to
RPG.
you
I
guys a
want
lot
this
about.
game. I want this game.
Baldur's Gate 3 looks so cool. It's played just like D&D, and it's got a lot of really diverse characters, and like all of them are really well fleshed out and have like backgrounds and really good voice acting and stuff, and you can go on like random side quests that'll take you on like hours of like just random stories from random people in this game.
Tangents. I love it.
Yeah. You can play like hundreds of hours and not even do the main story.
I've always wanted to try D&D, but I have no idea how. This seems like it'd be awesome.
Yeah, it seems like something that people who are into D&D and people like you said you want to get into D&D, I feel like it's something that both sides can appreciate really well because like you have the same kind of like D&D gameplay style and it's something that you can easily just, pick up and play. Another
And
thing that I really like about it is that there's this one genie that you can piss off and it'll turn you into a wheel of cheese.
Glorious.
thumbs up, I'm getting
And
the
then
game.
if that's not reason
Major
enough
selling point.
to buy this game,
There's more.
there's more.
There's
So,
more.
most actions in the game is turn-based combat. I don't know if I've said that already. I probably haven't.
Well, that's how
But
D&D is based, so I
yeah,
think it was implied.
like roll dice for every action. There is one part where a squirrel will come up and harass you, and you have the option to either, leave it alone, um,
Like a
say mean
normal
things to it,
person.
or kick it.
How about
And
that
this
one?
one video I saw, he chose to kick it and rolled for dexterity, rolled a nat 20, and then sent this squirrel into the stratosphere. Like,
Put him
this
in the
squirrel
NFL.
went to the moon.
Put him in, coach. He'll
But
he'll kick every field goal to the left.
on the opposite end of this, I saw another video where this guy was in some dungeon and it was more like a puzzle dungeon, like stealth type thing, like kill the enemies without being seen. And there's a bunch of like flaming pots that you can destroy. And you have to like drop them on people. And he rolled for whatever and got a 1, and all of the pots just spontaneously combusted at once and like killed him and everybody else in the cave.
Oh my lord.
I mean, he killed them.
Yes.
And also himself. And then the cave
Task failed
imploded.
successfully.
Congratulations,
like
you completed the mission.
You can get a lot of just like random events and like really just stupid gameplay.
That sounds
feel like
amazing. I
Everyone
want to
should
play it.
kick a squirrel to
I
the
don't really know how
stratosphere.
the co-op works, but I feel like co-op for that game would be so much fun.
It'd probably be like a D&D campaign where you have different characters doing different things.
Yeah.
And then the
Probably, but
game itself is playing as if it's the DM telling you stuff, I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen too much about it.
I'm
I
not
just saw
sure if
kicking a
the
it's
way
squirrel.
the
cross
single player
platform.
works, you like play through like a normal D&D campaign and your party members are NPCs that you meet along the way that you'll like help in different quests and they're like, "Oh, I'll join you on your quest to kill whatever demon lord king thing
Lord
whatever."
Goggins-Smog the second.
Second?
Baldur's Gate 4, Lord Goggins-Smog the second.
Yep. And you kill his dad in the
You heard
first.
it here first.
This
Heard it here first.
is a prediction.
Predictions for 2024 Game of the Year.
Lord Goggins-Smog.
It is like there's like endless possibilities. It seems like especially with like the character customization, there are
I
like
love character
20 something
customization.
races that you can choose from that all do
Whoa!
different
Hold
things and like
on.
have different attributes, and all of them have like 3 different subclasses that you can choose from.
We
So
don't
you could
talk
like
about races
be a
here.
I'm talking about like wizardmen,
Valid.
elves, trolls, stuff like that,
Oh.
like fantasy races. But like, because we here on the
We
Triple
here
Kill
on the Triple Kill
podcast do not
podcast do not
condone
endorse
racism,
racism, except for in fantasy
except for in
games.
Baldur's Gate 3.
In Baldur's Gate 3, be as racist as you want.
Nah, that's reserved for the COD lobbies.
True. We don't play
Dang.
God here.
No one plays
Just for
COD
mobile.
here. No, I don't play that anymore.
Yeah,
Anymore.
Baldur's Gate 3. Definitely want to check out.
Thumbs up recommended.
Yes, third on my list, which is one that
Tight.
looked really cool, which I have told Gamer about. I don't know if I've told you about it, Valid, but it's definitely one that I'm gonna have to try out whenever it releases. But it is called Immortals of Avium,
Never heard
I
of it.
don't
and
remember that one.
basically think Hogwarts Legacy mixed with Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
It is a wizard
So,
FPS,
Wizard War?
kind of. It's a solo game, so it's just like a campaign for now, but they are talking about making a multiplayer like arena type thing.
Wizards
But
Battle Royale.
yeah,
No.
the way it works is you have like a bunch of different magic spells that you can use, and you have your gauntlet thing that casts the spells for you, and each spell does a different thing. So you have like your short range, shotgun, sniper, stuff like that. And the combat is so cinematic. It's just like insane. It's like you're watching a movie but like playing video game. If that makes any
That
sense.
it's like those story games where the quick time event stuff, but like for everything you do.
Thinking of
No, there's
Minecraft
not like
story.
quick time events. It's just like you're running around shooting stuff, but it like looks like a movie.
That does
There's
sound
also a
good. I might
bunch
need to
of
find a video
cool.
on that and look at it.
Oh yeah, the real Kenzo made a video on it. He got sponsored by them for
W.
the beta and made a video on it, which is really good. I would recommend. That's the one that I watched that I got all my info on it from. So go
Okay.
watch that one. The real Kenzo. Very good
Never heard of him.
Overwatch YouTuber. But anyway, there's a lot of cool like interactions that the magic can do. So like there'll be puzzles you have to solve where there's a bunch of different crystals around and you have to shoot them with different kinds of magic to like get them to do things. And then there's one boss that I saw where it's this giant golem and you can't damage it normally, like with just normal attacks. You have to like combine magic to like damage it and like blow different crystals up that like you have to use different magic to destroy. It just looks really cool. And I'm going to play it as soon as it comes out, which I don't remember when that was.
And
I
you'll
did
play
at
it for
one point.
150 hours.
Probably.
Just like Elden Ring. How many hours do you have in Elden Ring?
Oh gosh. Like probably close to 500.
Oh. I know you
I
talk about
love Elden
I know you
Ring.
talk about Elden Ring all the time. Don't go off on a tangent
I,
now. That's next
I
next episode. Next
love
next one.
Elden
Next one.
Ring.
Next one you can rant.
Spoilers.
You can rant
Spoilers.
next one as long as you
Spontaneous
want.
Elden Ring lore dump. Here we go.
That's
All
what
right.
that's
So
no,
no,
not now. Not now. Not
I'm
now.
not getting started now.
Next
Yeah,
time
I
I will
love
give
Elden
you
Ring.
the
Play Elden
entire
Ring.
episode. And it can be just you and me.
Elden
And
Ring lore
it will
dump.
be like 3.5 hours of
You
me
can
just talking about
info
lore.
dump as much Elden Ring lore, mechanics, and everything. Not this time. Next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, yeah. It's such a good game though. Definitely recommend.
All right.
All right. Next one I have on here is one made by the same people who made Elden Ring. It's called Armored Core 6, which it kind of goes back to the roots of FromSoft, which is that gaming company, and it's kind of similar to like Dark Souls type games, but you're in this giant mech suit that you can customize with different like weapons and stuff, and you're like flying around destroying other people's mechs and like fighting these massive bosses. And the videos that I've seen on it, the combat is like really fast paced and like really I guess just action packed. There's not a lot of like waiting around solving puzzles. It's all like running and gunning type stuff.
And it's actual
I
PvP. It's not just a campaign.
no, it's campaign right now, but there is
Oh,
a
okay.
PvP element in it like later on for those that want it, but it's mostly just a solo like campaign game.
Okay.
Most of these are going to be solo campaign games.
Fair
Mhm.
enough.
But one of the like coolest bosses I saw was it was in one of the promotional videos for like the demo like test gameplay footage, and it's this giant like mining rig that's like the size of a city that you have to fight, and you like fight it in different phases at like different sections of it, and there's like all enemies inside it and stuff, and you have to destroy different parts of it to like slow it down and destroy its weapons and stuff like that. But like just the scale of this thing is incredible because like the whole thing doesn't even fit on your screen.
That that's a little bit much. I don't. If I'm in a small baby robot compared to this thing, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, how big are these
Definitely,
mech suits?
definitely watch some of the the promo footage of it because it looks really good, and it just came out like a couple weeks ago, I think. I
Okay.
haven't tried it yet because I've been playing other games, but
You've been playing
like
your 500 hours of Overwatch.
yes, also Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3.
Have you played Dark Souls 4? I
Anyways,
know you talked about it. Did you have you played that?
Dark Souls 4 does not exist.
Wait, am I
Dark
dumb?
Souls yeah.
What
Wait a
was
minute.
It goes it's like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3.
Diablo was the 4 that I was
Yeah,
thinking of.
Diablo
Yeah, that's
4.
the one.
Oh,
That's the one.
sorry, I
Um
interrupted. You can go to your
yeah.
next game.
Next game I have on here is called Lords of the Fallen, which is a Souls-like game, meaning it's the same kind of style and like gameplay, combat, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But the really cool thing that sets it apart is you get this umbral lantern, which whenever you use it on something, it's like a flashlight into another dimension, if that makes sense.
You
So
should
wherever the
explain what
lantern
umbral
shines,
means because somebody that is listening might not know what umbral means. Definitely
is
not me.
is his name valid?
Someone
Umbral is
listening
kind of like dark. I think it means literally means like darkness,
makes
Oh,
but
sense. All right, that makes sense.
it's like a flashlight into another dimension. So like wherever the lantern shines, it shows you another dimension,
Okay.
and you can like go through and solve different puzzles and like swap between the dimensions to like traverse the land in different ways. So like you could come to a cliff in the normal dimension and then pull out your lantern and it shows a bridge in the other one. So you can just cross it in the other dimension and then switch back.
You walk across your lantern light.
Basically.
Okay.
And there's
oh,
also when you die, you get sent to the other dimension and you have to fight a boss there to then get sent back to the normal one.
You have to fight a
And then if you
boss every time you die.
yeah, you can or you can just, not and then you just die normally and get sent to your last checkpoint. But it
Like,
just makes it more involved so you have like a second chance.
even dying is more involved than other games.
Yeah. It looks really cool though. It's got really cool art that I like a lot that reminds me of like Elden Ring, which is probably why I want to play it so much.
lettering looks
It
cool.
sounds good, but I can't play those soul style games. They're not
Yeah,
for
they're
me.
not for everyone. It's definitely a like niche set of people that plays it, but I am definitely in that group of people.
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Yes,
definitely.
I have gotten addicted to those kind of games. And I kind of want to get a PlayStation just so I can play Bloodborne, which is what most people say is the best game that FromSoft has made besides Elden Ring. Like a lot of people love it and I want to play it, but it's PlayStation only.
You could get
I
an
hate console only
emulator.
games.
I could.
Like
I actually don't know if it's on PC. It might be.
Might be, but that's kind of a
probably.
different way to play, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing with the PlayStation exclusives.
Make this the last one,
Spider-Man.
please.
This is
All right, makes sense.
Spider-Man 2 is coming out soon. I think later this year.
They're making another?
Yep.
I
This
thought they
one
already made
is
another.
no, they made a DLC to the first one where you play as Miles.
That's what I thought as well, but I talked
Yeah.
about this with UCF already.
But this one, you can switch between Miles and Peter, and like you can do different missions with each one, kind of like GTA 5 story mode. If y'all have ever seen
I know
anything
what
about
it
that,
is.
yeah.
Nope, never.
And the map for this one is like all of New York, not just like the small area you played in the first game. It's
Not
like
just one borough, but all like 6 or 5.
yeah, it's like
Is it 6 or
all of
5?
them. I have no idea.
It's all the boroughs versus
And
just one.
yeah, and the main like gimmick of this game is that Peter has bonded with the Venom symbiote, so he has the symbiote suit, and you can do different like
Sick.
cool combos where like the Venom tendrils will like come out and like grab people and stuff and throw them around. Also, Craven the Hunter is one of the main villains, so
That's
W game
terrifying.
already.
Dude
Love
is
Craven.
Craven is terrifying.
He looks so cool in the trailer that I saw.
Wait,
It
are they
doesn't even
killing?
like show that much of him. He's just like standing on the roof of the building
like
and
a
is like, ah, let
silhouette,
the hunt begin.
of course.
Yeah, he looks so
Let
cool.
the hunt begin.
Major difference from the Craven movie that Sony is producing.
Yeah, I didn't
'Cause he
see
look-
that, and I don't really care to.
He
I
looks
think
like a goober in that one.
I'll try and watch that game
Yeah.
because there's no shot I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, I'm sure Jacksepticeye will play through it. He
Oh,
played
yeah,
through the
oh,
other
yeah.
one.
And he'll be like, oh, "Look at the lights."
And see, I actually really like that he does that because he appreciates the small things in all the games that he plays, which is why his playthroughs are so enjoyable because like it's all the things that I'm into as well.
Exactly. He looks at
Because like
everything.
a lot of people take that kind of stuff for granted because like
Takes
it's
a lot to
really
make a
hard
game.
work and takes a lot of people to do that, and it takes a lot of time.
I know a lot of the developers of games that he's played. They really enjoy watching his gameplay as well because they're like, oh, he actually did notice this one thing that I worked on, and I'm glad I actually put it into the game.
Yeah, or
So thumbs
there'll be
up.
like
Do that.
some developers that only work on like one section of the game that might be like optional or something that Jack will go to and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at this! It's so cool! I'm so glad I came here." And those developers will be like, oh my gosh, look at this! I'm so glad he went there."
Exactly. And they're getting appreciation for work they did.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of work to develop these games.
Seeing
It's nice
how
to be
Sure.
appreciated.
Blizzard can attest
oh
with the game that he was
definitely
working on.
Lizard, if you're listening / watching, you should comment how long it takes to make
Let
a
us
video
know
game.
in the comments below how much of a pain it is to make a video game.
If you're a game developer, let us know in the comments how many games you've made. Real.
And also sponsor us and we'll play your game.
Sponsor us with at least $5,000 per host, and we will play
Also-
your
Does that
game
include
for a
me?
whole 10 minutes. In fact,
Do I
your
get
game will be the
$5,000?
Your game will be the background gameplay.
Your
After
game will
this
be the
podcast.
background game.
It's gonna be like survival games from like a couple streams ago, probably.
Probably.
Maybe even the
You
date
could
of
just have it
recording,
be
I
a
don't know.
black screen.
No, I could, but like no. I had okay.
Have it be
Tangent, I had
a
an idea.
dancing monkey. I don't know.
I had an idea to just make it what the thumbnail is and not have video at all, but I thought, ADHD and
Yeah.
small attention span says watch Minecraft gameplay and listen to podcast and thumbs up.
Yeah, true.
It just takes longer to upload because
Yes.
big video.
Which is fine.
It
More
is.
effort mean more enjoyment out of it when it does good.
Sure.
Well, let's get this video to 1 million likes and 1,400 comments
Yeah.
per person.
And nothing will
And we will do
happen.
well.
That's what you
Okay,
get.
and then
And we will say
I will.
thank you very much.
I will. What will I do if that happens? What will you do if that happens? You made the goal.
Bake a pie.
I will
Play Elden Ring.
I will shave Valid's head on a live stream
Wait a minute.
if we get to 1 million likes
This
and
specific
1,400
This
comments
specific
on this
episode.
episode in the
I
next
will laugh at him afterwards.
before the next episode.
Okay, sure. It's not gonna happen, and if it
It's
does
not gonna
happen, I will
happen.
cry.
Someone
love
is
my
about
hair.
to get a ton of bots
No,
and spam
no,
this
no.
video.
Number one on trending. Oh no.
If
Oh,
anybody,
God,
yeah,
no.
if anybody, it sounds like something Maddie would do.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I don't think Maddie has that much time. I hope not.
Fair enough. Maddie, if you're listening to this, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Do that. Don't waste your time.
All you need to do is at Mr. Beast, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah,
Lord.
I want this kid to shave his head. Hey, every 150 million people that subscribe to me, watch this video because yes."
See, you're joking, but that's actually something he would do.
Oh lord. I hope I
All it would take is him posting the link on his like Twitter or something and be like, "Hey, check this out," and you would blow up.
and I would be very upset because I would not
You'd
know
be
what
a
to
very
do.
bald man.
I
Be
would
like,
also be a
"Oh,
very
no."
bald man. Yes.
If you did not follow through on your promise, you would be a very canceled man.
Oh, definitely.
Get tanked into the dirt.
Yep. Anyways, game
All
war.
right,
Do
that's
you
all I have for upcoming games.
I was cutting
Now
you
it is
off
time for
anyways. You
Game
don't get to
War. I
talk
know.
anymore.
I apologize.
Okay. Game war.
My turn. No talking for you.
Okay.
Yes, Valid.
It's your turn.
Turn for what?
Do you have a topic?
I do have a topic. I just wanted you to say the word topic.
Topic.
My topic is making you two talk more.
Of
I'm going
course.
to ask you questions,
not
and
allowed
you're
to
going to answer them till I feel like I'm bored.
We're ECF
I
said we're not
literally-
allowed to talk.
But no,
Yes, you
I'm not
are.
allowed to talk.
Oh, okay.
You
I'll answer
you
for
are-
ECF. He can whisper to me, and I'll
I
give the
am
answer.
the judge, jury, and
That's how
executioner.
that works. But okay.
I am the judge, jury, and executioner.
Ask
of
us
this
the first
section.
question then.
I say who gets to talk.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I should have looked at this beforehand.
Yes, preparation.
This is
why if you could ECF is better be-
host.
Shut
Sorry.
it!
Okay.
I'm your. That's rude. I'm your
Gamer has
guest.
the talking stick.
All right.
I have the cookie of talking. Is that what it was? No, it's a stick.
It's a stick.
If
What was
talking,
it
it's
from,
talking stick.
You know that series Stampy did, don't you, Valid?
Quit tangenting. Ask us the question.
Okay. If you were a ghost, how would you haunt people?
I would haunt you specifically, gamer. And you know what I would
I said
say?
how. Valid?
How would I
I
haunt?
said how, not who, you fool.
How would I haunt you?
How would you haunt me?
I would
Sure.
every
would you haunt me
time
specifically?
every time you laid down to go to bed, your pillow would be warm because my ghost would be laying on it.
Well, just get another pillow.
That's
See.
tough because I've laid on all of your pillows.
I'll sleep on the
Had one.
floor.
Perfect.
What I would do, every time you go to bed, I'll turn your light on, and then whenever you go to turn it off and go lay back down, I'll turn it on again.
Well, you see.
Every time
I
you get
simply
comfortable in
remove
bed,
the
I
light
will
bulb.
remove everything from your bed, including you, and I will put you on the
Or
roof.
are you outside?
I'll sleep on the roof. It's fine. Wake
It's,
up nice
it's
and
not
early.
fine. It is not fine. Outside, not
You-
fine.
How
I
do
don't
you know?
think
You've
the
never
roof would be
tried sleeping on the roof?
I've
Have
tried
you?
sleeping outside.
No, but I'm sure I could.
Fair enough.
Have you proved that I can't?
No.
Exactly.
Have you proved that you could?
No.
I am the judge, jury, and executioner of this section. Therefore,
You're right. I can't ask questions.
Only I ask the questions here.
Then ask
You
us
are
a
the question
question.
man.
The questionnaire.
What?
What is your next question?
This would be funny if this podcast wasn't family friendly. What bodily function do you wish would just go away?
What? How am I supposed to answer that?
Wait, like,
No
could I just be like
functions of the body.
sleeping or?
Why would you want to give up sleep? I mean,
Just
if
like
there was a
functions and what your body does.
If my body could not
Give
feel
up movement
tired,
to
that
your
would be
arm. You could
perfect.
give up the work of your pancreas.
I
Oh
give
yeah, I
up.
don't know
I
that.
I give up the work of my appendix.
It doesn't do anything.
Precisely.
Exactly.
It must have worked.
Well, you got me there.
Yeah.
I'll give up the work of my brain because I don't use it anyway.
I don't know what that one
Speaking of
is.
your brain, if you could name your brain, what would you name it?
Brain.
Um, you know the brain is the only organ that named itself.
That's true. That's a fact. It also realized it named itself and found that ironic.
Yeah, just now.
Dang.
We're getting deep here on the Triple Kill podcast.
That's blown my mind. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Your mind
You'll be
has realized
thinking
it
about
named
that all
itself.
night.
And then,
I probably will be. You'll just hear me
Yes.
in my you'll hear me in my room just mumbling. The brain named itself the brain and found it ironic shortly afterwards.
And your brain is now confused as to
And now my brain is confused
the
as to why
naming
it
of
named itself the brain. And now it's trying to think philosophically about how it named itself the brain. And why did it pick the brain in the first place? What does the brain mean? Anyways, I'm fine. How are you?
You ever think about the fact that your brain knows where all the organs in your body are, but you don't know where all the organs in your body are, even though you're basically just a brain?
I can make a guess where they are.
Here, let me just open up real quick. I'll tell you.
Wait.
Give me the scalpel.
Scalpel, please.
Sudden urge to have open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Hold yourself open for the doctor. Give him a bit more space to move around.
Doctor knocks on your chest. You open
Did
it
you
up.
know? I'm pretty sure. I can't remember where I heard this. I have no idea if it's true. But like, if I were to cut you open, take all your organs and mix them up, and then sew you back up, they would move back to their correct spot.
Yeah, because
that's
your body knows where your organs belong, but
and
you don't.
That's why
Yeah.
when you're
You don't
putting them back
consciously know
in,
it.
you lose. I don't know.
Just,
Ask another
you know,
question,
just-
dang it.
Yeah. Anyway, enough
Uh,
organ talk.
How gullible do you consider yourself? How stupid are you?
Hey gamer, it says gullible on the ceiling.
No, I wrote that on the floor actually.
No, you didn't.
I got you.
Aw, man.
You gullible fool. Well, it doesn't say gullible anywhere. Gullible's not even a word.
That's gaslighting. It's different.
Are you in charge here?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't answer that question. That's
we,
not
we,
a question.
we very much
from the list.
are.
That's not a question from the list. Don't answer that question.
You are the guest.
No, not anymore. I'm not the guest anymore.
What are you
This is
now?
mine now.
Are you just?
I'm the
Are you?
host.
Wait.
We have been
I'm the only
forcefully
host.
taken over.
This
here
will be
on
the last Triple Kill
podcast.
podcast episode
It
because
is
Gamer
now
is stealing
more
it.
like
It
the
is now
bread
solo
podcast or
kill.
something.
It's the single kill.
Bread podcast.
Bread.
Bread.
The loaf cast.
Gamer, ask us a question about bread.
What's your favorite kind of bread? I already know
Cannoli.
the answer. You're incorrect.
Garlic.
You are correct. You win. It is now the double kill podcast. Valid. You are now the guest.
What?
I have
Okay.
won my rights to the podcast back. Let's
yeah.
go.
You can edit it then because I don't want to.
I'd
anyways.
rather not.
All
I
right,
don't
then
know
I think I
how.
gained my powers back.
You
You
see
have
if you can
been
now
given
ask
your
Valid a
power back.
question.
Sure.
Nah, I got nothing.
Yeah, he doesn't have a website up like you do.
You see, this is why I'm asking the questions here. I got all
Yes,
the
yes.
greatest ideas.
Ask one more question. Again, please.
Well, one more. I gotta find a good one then.
You can do more than one more. We have time. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not editing this
Hold on,
tonight.
go back.
I'm editing this another
What?
day.
No. What is your favorite cheesy joke? I'll do that one while I'm trying to find
I
one.
have to think of a cheesy joke?
Joke. Let's see. Uh,
I can't think of any good ones off the top of my head, except for like, why is 6 afraid of 7, 7, 8, 9? Ah ha ha ha.
That's lame. You lose.
I got you one.
Well, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Why couldn't the pepper do archery?
Why?
Because it didn't have an arrow.
That was so
Uh,
stupid. That was
That's
so
the
I
stupid.
don't know what's
That was
stupider,
awful.
that joke or that it took me a minute to figure it out.
The silence afterwards
The
was
silence spoke
a real
volumes.
real ego boost there, guys. Thank you.
Good joke, buddy.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
Good
Anytime. Don't quit
job.
your day job.
How do you make an egg roll?
You
I
push
don't
it.
know how.
You push it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Wow, revolutionary idea.
Why? Oh, here's my favorite. Why can't dinosaurs clap? Because they're dead.
Yeah.
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 'Cause
Yeah.
they're unable to understand the concept of clapping.
How do you know? Were you there? Are you
I
old?
asked them.
You're older than me. How
I'm
old
a,
are you?
I'm the one asking questions here.
Okay.
Is that my catchphrase now? Is that
Uh,
all I say?
no.
Apparently, you're the question guy.
According to
I'm-
Triple Kill
I'm the-
podcast lore, you're the questionnaire.
I am the riddler.
Sure.
Sure.
One of us speaks in. No, that's a different podcast.
No, that's a different podcast. I like that podcast.
Me and
Anyways,
Gamer are distractible nerds. We enjoy a bit of distractible
I like
podcast
distractible.
listening.
I watched a
check
couple
out
of them.
Distractable on Spotify or wherever
No,
you get your
no,
podcasts.
no, Triple Kill.
Listen to Triple
Triple
Kill.
Kill.
Only Triple Kill.
Triple Kill. Triple Kill.
If we get the
We are
Triple Kill
definitely
podcast
so
above
much better than
Distractable on Spotify, hush, I'm talking. If we get the Triple Kill podcast above Distractable on Spotify, then all three of us will shave our heads on live stream.
All three of us will shave Valid's head.
I'm just a guest, okay?
Did
I'm
I
a
ask?
guest.
All three of us will shave Gamer's head
Wait a
On a
minute.
live stream.
on a live stream.
Gamer face reveal and head shaving? What?
We can
Yes.
cover your face if you really want.
Paper bag.
Put a mask on you.
Yeah, just do a little Rambo action. It'll be fine.
Yes. This ought to be an interesting one. What's the worst you've ever been physically hurt?
Oh, there's a couple times actually.
Getting
Yeah,
hurt tends
you're
to
good
have
at that.
good stories.
We're all good at that. We've all done stupid stuff. I guess I'll go first. I can think of 2 times. There was one that I either don't remember correctly or I misremember, but I'm going to say that I remember it correctly because it happened to me. I went down a slide and suddenly my chin was no more. And so I had
remember
to
that.
go to the ER and get
I remember that
stitches.
too.
Yeah, it was great. And I apparently you could see bone in my chin.
You
Um,
could, yes.
Apparently like a month after that, I remember falling off my bike and scraping my chin, and I was like, oh goodness, I am going to have to go back to the ER and get more stitches. And it was terrible the first time, it'll be terrible this time. No, I just got a band-aid.
Stitches are the worst.
Yeah, stitches get
I
stitches. No,
remember
that doesn't
getting
work.
stitches.
I think,
Stitches?
Yeah, stitches get stitches.
sure. The worst time I've been hurt was probably when I was playing Frisbee one time.
Oh,
And I jumped up to, y'all probably both
yeah,
know what
I
I'm talking
remember.
about. I
It
jumped
hurt
up to
me.
catch it and like kind of rotated my body weird. And when I came down, I landed and my foot rolled sideways and all of my body weight went onto it.
Uh,
I remember this.
I don't think I fractured my ankle a little bit, but it didn't like break all the way. I like when I went to the ER, the doctor was like, "Yeah, if you like twisted this anymore, you probably wouldn't be able to walk on this foot again." I'm like, "Cool,
Oh,
right to
Thanks.
know." And he was
that
like,
was
"Yeah,
close.
you were about half an inch away from sustaining life-altering injuries." I'm like, "Cool."
I just
I
wanted
was
to
just
play
catching a
frisbee.
frisbee.
Hey, on the bright side, you could have had a peg leg.
I could
That's
have.
true, and that would be
You could have
cool,
pirate.
especially during your Sea of Thieves gameplay
Oh
experience.
yes, because everybody would see my peg leg under the desk.
Yep.
I would just kick it up on the desk whenever I play Sea of Thieves.
Exactly, and having a peg leg automatically makes you a pirate, so you'd already be a pirate
Of
anyways.
course. Obviously.
I had another one for when I got hurt really bad. It's not really bad,
boy.
but it's just a fun
You tell.
story that I enjoy telling. We were camping, and we were making dinner, and one of the fellas that we were camping with enjoys making pizzas. Y'all know him.
I
Yes.
remember that.
Yes. Anyways, one of the pizza, the thing he cooks pizzas in is not very stable. So when we try and get the pizza out of it, it is about to tumble to the ground.
Hold
But
on.
your boy,
Isn't it literally like soda cans that hold
yes,
it
it is empty
Yeah.
soda cans that hold it up. So one of the pizzas is about to take a tumble into the dirt of the ground, and that makes two people entirely
As opposed to the dirt of
dinnerless.
the sky.
Exactly. And so, me being the heroic, valid user I am, I caught it with my bare hand, and like 3 or 4 people stood around in shock because they thought the pizza was gonna land on the ground. They were gonna be like, "Oh man, we're gonna have to not have this or something, whatever." And so they just stood around in shock until I said, "Get a gosh diddly darn plate before I burn every single nerve in my hand." And I think that is the most heroic I've been in my entire life. If that was your next question, that is my answer.
No, do you want to know?
Here's
Do you wanna
another.
know my
It's
next
not a
question?
time that I got hurt, but it's a time that someone in our scout troop got hurt doing something stupid.
Yeah.
All of you know him. I don't know if you guys were in the troop when this happened, but this kid, we'll call him Mike. He he was like cooking something on the Dutch oven, so he was, playing with charcoals and stuff with a tong.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he pulls him out of. I keep getting Discord notifications. Shut up, Avalanche.
No, no,
Asking to
no.
play conference. Wait, no, he's not home.
No,
No,
he's
he's
not
not here.
home. Anyways.
He pulls the tongs out of the fire with all the charcoals, and like jokingly is like putting them on his neck, and brands himself with the tongs that he just pulled out of the fire. Very smart kid, if you couldn't tell.
Me personally,
something-
I would not have done that because I don't enjoy being burned.
Yeah,
That's
it's
something
not fun.
It's not fun. That's something I joke about with the younger scouts till I aged out.
Yeah.
We have
I made
lots of stories
references
to give to
to that
younger
band.
scouts on what not to do because we've done a lot of knots.
We have so many stories we could probably turn it into a podcast.
Whoa!
you
We should
know?
do we
What
should
do you
do an
know?
episode where we talk about scouting adventures.
That is
These
a great
podcasts
idea.
really
I
do
love
just
that
write
idea.
themselves, don't they?
Really, they do.
They
We're
do.
gonna be spitting out episodes once a month, maybe
Once
sometimes.
a day.
Once a day.
No.
Okay.
That's way too
Excuse me?
much.
Yeah, that
Once a
that's not
month is
happening.
perfectly fine by me.
Yeah.
You're gonna run out of people to guest.
Hey, Gamer, what about you? Have you been injured majorly in any circumstance?
Well, this one time.
Let's not
I
do
was
that
at-
one.
Not the
Different
Christmas
one.
party one.
Different one.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop you before you continue thinking of different times you've been injured. I was just gonna keep saying, pick a different one. Pick a
Not that
different
one.
one.
Well, you're
Not that
evil.
one.
You
Pick a
can- you
different
can
Wait,
talk
one.
about the other
why am I letting you ask the questions here?
Because we have both answered, you must also answer.
We have taken
am
back
the
control.
brittler. No, you have not. You
Okay,
did not take my
ask one
control.
last question and then we can try and wrap it up. Because, yes,
But can I have two more?
you can do 2 more, sure.
Okay, because the next one was kind of a meme question. What's your favorite podcast?
The Triple Kill
Uh,
Podcast.
I
If
think
you
I would have to say the Misfits podcast.
incorrect,
No.
you are done. You are gone.
It would be the Triple Kill podcast
That is correct.
that Valid Dude runs.
The
Yeah,
Valid and
he
ECF
sounds pretty
guy,
cool.
those guys do that podcast. They
Yeah.
get a guest every now and then. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's called like
Yes.
Triple Kill or something.
Yeah, I like that one because they just talk about stuff and it's hashtag relatable and they don't
yeah,
ever
yeah.
self promote. But you really should
Never.
subscribe if you are listening.
Speaking of which, you guys definitely should like and subscribe
Like
if
and
you've
subscribe.
ever heard a YouTuber self promote.
If
I
you
hear that all the time. Wow, I should like and subscribe a lot.
Leave a comment
Yeah.
down below as to why Triple Kill podcast is your favorite podcast.
leave a comment
There's so
below
many
as to
reasons.
how we should promote in future podcasts.
I think I got you covered on that front, buddy.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Mm,
Gamer,
we
what's
should
your
shave our head.
No.
No.
We
That
have
was
our
a
goals
joke.
for shaving heads. It's what,
That
1
was
million
funny.
things.
1 million likes on this podcast right here.
Yes.
Until we make the next one, or y'all make the next one,
Yes,
I'm gonna be
you're
gone,
not gonna be in the next one.
never to be seen again.
Nah, you'll probably be back. You'll give us some riddles or
Yes,
I'll be
something.
back
I'll be
eventually.
back with my more. I've asked questions this time. I should do riddles. Yes.
Okay.
Riddles.
They write themselves. Anyways, final
Last
question,
question.
and I want an in-depth answer, like 5 paragraphs essay.
Ask the question.
Okay.
Uh, what's your survival plan during a zombie apocalypse?
Don't.
Yeah, to be honest, all of the zombie movies and stuff I've seen, people try way too hard to survive, and personally, like, what's the point?
To be fair,
Like,
yeah, especially in like The Walking Dead, where even if
it's
you
not
die
gonna get
without
better.
getting bit, you're gonna die, and you're gonna die a zombie.
It's not gonna get better, so like, what's the point?
There is some like
Oh,
zombie
that's depressing.
apocalypse like what is it? Circumstances? Situations? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But there's sometimes there is a way to fix it. Like was it The Last of Us that had a way to possibly make a cure with Ellie?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
her blood had some like immunity to whatever virus it was, so they could like stop the spread of it or something.
And that makes sense on why you would try and stay alive, but like why?
But like also Joel in that game slash show is like mid 50s with heart problems, and he's been surviving in this apocalypse for 20 plus years. So like,
that's a long
why?
time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I haven't been alive that
You're
long.
I
constantly
have.
running from death almost
Yeah,
every
like
day. You're barely getting by. And even when you get into a settlement like they had, you're still barely getting by and you're trying to like hope and pray that no one comes and kills you because the world has turned into anarchy.
Kill them
So,
first.
I would say don't survive and
let's
do
say just
something else.
have fun.
Yes, enjoy yourself.
Enjoy
Do
yourself for
illegal
whatever time you
things.
have. Do all of the illegal
We
things.
here on the Triple Kill podcast don't endorse doing illegal things. You can only do illegal things when there is no government.
Yes, only do illegal
Anarchy.
things during the zombie apocalypse. That is the only
Yes,
time we
yes.
condone doing illegal things.
Well, if the government collapses, it won't be illegal anymore.
Don't
You
mention
have
that
a
part.
point. You have a point.
Who's gonna enforce it? The zombie cop over there? No.
Yes, yes, he will. He'll come over to you no matter what.
Arrest you instead of eat you.
No, he'll arrest me and then eat me.
Yeah, so you can't
Ooh,
escape.
pinky.
Whoa, no, 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 no. None of that, none of
Oh,
that.
No, no.
really silent suddenly.
Yeah, it's all your
Yeah.
fault, gamer.
Alright.
I
Is
enjoyed
it
that all
talking,
good?
fellas.
Like,
I think
yes,
that's
okay.
all. Unless
That's all for the
any final
questions.
questions, comments, concerns.
Hold
I
on.
do want to say
Hold
one
on.
thing. I
Yes.
am looking to start streaming again since I will be on a semi consistent schedule and be free in the
Ooh,
evenings.
yay!
But I want to come up with a name that's not ECF because that's boring to say. So if you guys have any ideas, please leave them in the comments below and I might pick one of your ideas.
This is legitimate. Please comment a
Yes,
name.
this is actual like
Yes,
actually
please
comment
do.
ideas
No jokes here. Comment names, please.
I
and
have a question.
nothing dumb. Like I'm like wanting to make this an actual thing.
What are you gonna stream?
That's what I was
Promote
gonna ask.
yourself right now.
Probably mostly Overwatch, but I will try to do some variety.
Thumbs up. And is it gonna
Like
be 18
Overwatch.
plus or family friendly?
18 plus, you know me.
Yeah, judging by the
Good,
way we
good.
play Overwatch, that's gonna be an 18 plus thing.
And if I'm
Yeah.
playing, then you get 18 plus valid because Lord Almighty, I hate Overwatch, but I'll still play it.
It's a love-hate
Yeah,
relationship.
tune into my live streams to see the 18 plus valid.
There's also since we're promoting, I'm gonna put it out there. I think I've only put it out there to one other person. I do have a random channel just about um that is my Overwatch content. It's just a few clips and maybe some games. And I think there might be some 18 plus valid there. So if you really want to hear me say naughty naughty words or see Overwatch
You
gameplay,
don't know where it's
you
like
can you can try and look for it. I'm not gonna share the name of it because it's just meant to exist and be a like a clip dump kind of thing.
I'm gonna make an ARG leading to your clip
Please
dump.
don't. You don't even know what it is, do you? No, I've shown you
Nope.
it.
make
Have
like a
you? I
QR
forgot.
code that leads to your other page and just hide it somewhere in the
I'm gonna
podcast
go
like
out in the I'm
gameplay.
gonna go out in the woods.
If
I'm
you
gonna go out
if
in
you
the woods.
vocode the podcast to itself, then it shows you a QR code, and
No,
that
that gives you
QR
the
code
QR code
leads
to.
you to my Twitch channel where I will be constantly broadcasting every video from that channel.
Oh god.
No. You see, that barcode leads you to coordinates which are in the middle of the ocean on a buoy. But the buoy is constantly moving around because it's on the middle of the ocean, so you might have to search for it for a bit. And on that buoy is
It's
a
an
puzzle.
image. Oh, it's a
It's a puzzle
puzzle.
box. And once you open the puzzle box, you find an image that's probably water damaged.
And you have to
But
brighten
in
the
that
image.
you have to brighten the image to find another barcode that leads you to the middle of the woods. But no, that was a red herring. So you had to darken the image to find a different barcode that leads you to the same part of the woods, except like 5 foot to the left. And that is where the barcode is that leads to that channel.
It's gonna be like a One Piece level scavenger hunt that goes on for like hundreds of years.
And there's just content. There's like two videos.
Yeah.
Two
It's
30-second clips.
There's
Congrats,
one
thumbs up.
clip. There's one 5 second clip of it get trolled.
Realistically, you could
Rickroll.
probably just search
Yes,
a valid
perfect.
users
Rickroll.
and you might find it. I don't really know.
I'm
You
gonna
didn't
try
actually
that
tell me
later.
what it's called.
I'm not gonna tell you what it's called.
I know.
You
I
might
didn't
find
tell
out
you.
later. If you really want to find it, you can. It's where I put random clips and stuff.
Speaking of, whenever I do figure out the name for my Twitch or whatever, it's probably gonna be on Twitch because I don't really plan to like be as big to where all the Twitch changes will matter.
Fair enough.
But yeah, whenever I do figure all that out, I will promote it here in the podcast probably next month,
And
and
it will
also
be in
in
Valid
Valid's
Suggests.
Discord.
It will be in Valid
Yep.
Suggests.
So if you are not in the Discord, go ahead and join that. There will be a link somewhere, I'm sure. Valid
In
likes
the
his links.
description. Yay.
Yeah.
And if you have the channel up, I can also link his channel in the description of the next one. And this one, if I
Yeah.
remember.
You probably won't.
That's true. Fair enough.
Yeah, there's no telling when I'll get it set up, but yeah, whenever I do, I will definitely promote it in Valid's Discord, and it'll also be in the description of the next podcast we do.
Yes.
So yeah, you will check
Yay.
that out.
You
It'll
will.
be cool, fun, have a good time. Definitely won't get absolutely tilted.
That's the point.
Definitely.
But it's fine. I think we've done enough. I think Game War, you did a good job being second host.
I'm
But
the main host. I don't know what you're talking
you're
about.
not the main host.
Yes, I am.
ECF. Hopefully this is the last time I have to call you that on this podcast.
Hopefully, yeah.
But how do you think Gamer compared to Lizard? Choose who's better. Pick favorites.
See,
I am the question
I
asker
don't
here,
pick.
Valid.
I don't pick favorites.
Sure,
ECF,
sure,
I have a
sure.
question for you.
You
How
have
do you
a
think
question?
Valid compared to Lizard?
What? Hold on.
Valid's
How do
the
you
owner.
like being compared? How do
Valid's
you like
the
being
owner.
compared?
This
We
goes
don't
on my
compare
channel. What?
owners. We
This
compare
is-
guests.
Dibs. I claim
I'm
dibs.
I'm kidding, of course. Thank
You
did-
both did exceptionally well, and you will both be invited back at some point.
Wonderful.
I'll be in the next one. Don't you worry.
So will I. Don't you worry.
ECF, do you want to
I
do an
won't.
outro of sorts? Do you want to say
Do I
something?
want to do a sort of outro of
Yes.
sorts?
Do you want
Hold
to
on,
say
hold on.
something that ends it? What gamer?
Hold on, one more thing. If you made it this far in the podcast, type Belgium in the comments.
Oh my lord. Okay.
You heard it here.
End it, ECF, please.
Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe and comment what you think my Twitch name should be down below. Definitely for real, please do. And we will catch you guys in the next podcast.